Elsa here, just a few designs, and today I want to show you how to make these little bows that I use for my paper clips for my travel notebooks that I'm making. As soon as I started making those and showing them, that was the first question people could ask me: do you use dies? Do you use dies? And what dies do you use? And where do you get them? And most of the dies that I have, I've had for a while, but Amazon is my #1 shopper. Sometimes even Etsy, but I love Amazon because of the fast Prime delivery thing. But sometimes, as much as you like dies, it just takes a while to get everything set up and everything ready, and sometimes you just want to sit down and make a bow without having to do all the other stuff. So I'm going to show you how I make some of them, unless I'm, when I'm not using the dies. Really simple. And I'm going to use this little piece of felt that I have here, and it just depends on what you're making. Okay, so I know that I need them about this big, so this is about 1/2 inch. I don't do any measuring. I just kind of eyeball it, and that's about 1/2 inch for me right there. Okay, fold this in half. Right here where you folded it, just go ahead and cut your little oval, and on the other side. And once again, I am not precise about it. I just eyeball it, try to get it as close as I can to where it looks the same, just like that, and then do the same thing on the other end. You could always fold this in half this way if you want them to be exact, and then of course do your cuts, and then fold it this way and just follow. But I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, because what you're going to do, and now you'll have this, right? Okay, so you're going to put a little bit of glue right here. And I use hot glue because it sticks quick. And that's what I want. And then you're just going to bring this end to the center right there, and the other end to the other center, like these. Okay, and hold it down. And there you go. That's the first part of your bow. Okay. Then, God, my heater is burning me out. Okay. So then, for the back part, I just lay this on whatever I'm going to use as a backing. I like this little gold thing right here. I make sure that it sticks out, a little bit so that you can see it. So, let's see. It's about right here, just like that. Okay, so now fold this in half and do the same thing right here at the fold. Go ahead and cut your little oval, and do your fishtail at the end. And I cut them at the same time. So now you have something that looks like this. When you open it, of course, it looks like that. And then you just glue your little bow on the inside, like that. Just like that. Okay. Now, for the center part, now this is the other part where if you want to add tails to it, if you want to add anything else, this is where you would add it. So now, taking the same, I cut a much, like a 1/4 inch wide, and long enough that I can work with it. And this is going to go, of course, for my center. Just put a little glue in the back, hold it down. Add just some more glue, pull the long side right over and pull tight on it. And this will happen. Just pull tight on it so you can really cinch it. So you have this. Cut the excess. And there you go. Cute little bow, nice and fast. And you can whip these up in no time. You saw how fast that took me. I did not edit this. I just thought I'd show you. I had some requests on how I make the bows. That's how I make the bows. Some of them. Now, like I said at the beginning, I do use dies on some of them, but for the most part, if I just want something real quick, this is how I do. So if you don't have dies, if you don't have a cutting machine, you can still make precious little bows and make you some paper clips. All right, thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Good night, y'all.